And all of a sudden, she was addicted. There's that cut,
Side
that
out.
slice of Irina Tereschenko. The Texas Tech Raider. Played tennis there from '99 to 2003.
0-0.
Cross court, and it's
Point.
good.
Yeah, Castillo well too high on the passing shot attempt.
1-0. Point.
Excellent timing and footwork there from Tereschenko, taking that ball on the rise, taking the time away from Castillo to get all the way up to the kitchen line.
2-0.
Right now,
Point.
she is hitting her spots perfectly. Another for Tereschenko. Tereschenko out of Russia.
3-0. Side out.
Nice disciplined choice there by Castillo, not going for the full pass when she had no
0-3.
angle, dipping the ball, waiting for a better opportunity.
Point.
Bit of an age difference between these two, and this just goes to show to the new youth really coming in and creating quite a stir at the professional pickleball
1-3.
ranks. 24 years of age for Castillo.
Side out.
Again, that's why I have so much respect for Tereschenko. There's not a lot of
3-1.
players in their later 30s that are still out there on the singles court. It's such a physical game that athleticism is a big differentiator as the match progresses.
So watch for Judit Castillo right now, just 5'4", out of Spain.
1-3. Side out.
Currently the number 9 in terms of singles rankings on the PPA Tour.
3-1. Side out.
Tarashenko pulling that wide.
Yeah, going with more of the moon ball serve. Again, just trying to throw off the timing and the weight transfer of Castillo, forcing
1-3.
her to create more of her own pace on the return.
Chasing that one after Judit Castillo with a great shot to the backhand side.
Yeah, really pinned in the backhand corner and came up with something special
2-3.
there.
And Tereschenko
Side
staying
out.
steady at the kitchen.
Yeah, sometimes just getting a paddle on it is all you can do. You can't always hit every volley clean, but she extended the play just enough.
3-2. Point.
And I believe that ball was just wide, but Irina Tereschenko showing she's got a two-handed backhand as well. Utilizing that off the bounce. Bit of patience up at the kitchen.
4-2. Side out.
Nice job by Castillo, recognizing the direction of Tereschenko coming in to the kitchen.
Yeah, she's able to get that nice little half volley behind her. Just wrong-footed Tereschenko.
2-4.
And deep into the corner, there's a baseline winner for Judit Castillo.
3-4. Side out.
Some trouble on the backhand side.
4-3. Point.
And some trouble on the return as well. Castillo has picked up some good wins on the day over the 26 seed,
5-3.
as well as the 10 seed, and Leah Jansen, who was the 2 seed.
Side
Find
out.
herself here in this semifinal. Irina Tereschenko wins over the 14, 19,
3-5.
and 22. Love that, a little extra whip on that last contact.
Yeah, and she's really using that two-handed backhand more than I remember seeing her game, a while back. So I think the progression of singles where we're not always slicing the return and giving our opponents, spin to use has clearly been a factor in her shot selection.
Because it
Point.
is true, correct me if I'm wrong, that most often tennis players are utilizing a slicing motion up at the net, tennis players traditionally. No?
Yeah, traditionally the tennis volley has a little bit of cut or backspin to it.
So I feel like so often we talk about the advantages coming from tennis. That might be something they have to fight against.
Well, I think the singles volley, to put a little backspin on it, makes a lot of sense. Irina Tereschenko taking on Judit Castillo.
Just wide for Irina Tereschenko.
Tereschenko's been in control so far here in game one, showcasing some great variety. Been in the game a long time. We've seen a lot of things that she can do. Great to see her still on this stage.
Tereschenko going to have some discussion here.
Seem to be upset with the ball they were using. Looks like they've changed it out.
3-7.
Castillo, love that. Turning those feet, opening it up, and finding some power.
Yeah, stayed nice and balanced through that forehand, well measured.
Playing some defense is Judit Castillo. Tereschenko just sent that ball right at her.
And she couldn't believe that she missed the last volley after getting this little reflex volley back. But these ladies are putting it all on the line at the moment. Great to see.
7-4.
There it is for Tereschenko. I love that. That's so often the finish for a singles baseline shot, especially on a passing shot all the way up. You have to really understand how to utilize the paddle and the amount of grit you have in hand.
8-4. Point.
And Castillo frustrated with herself on that occasion. Definitely a routine volley for her that she won't normally miss.
9-4.
Laying that one up a bit, and Tereschenko takes
Point.
advantage.
Yeah, that's the risk, just like you mentioned. When you try to bring your opponent in, if you play that just a little bit too high to the net, then they have time to set their feet and can effectively move you on the next shot.
10-4. Point, game, 11-4.
Game to Irina Tereschenko, the last time she was there, was back in 2021 at the Red Rock Open. Looking to earn and climb her way back into a Sunday, at least for singles.
Yeah, no, absolutely. This would be a huge opportunity for her. And, you know, Irina's had a reputation of being a very good player in Florida, in the heat, in the humidity, and she's really showcasing her all-court game and her experience, partially going with the moonball serve right now very effectively.
Oh, a little stutter step baits her into the forehand.
Yeah, really, really smart. She knows that the conditions are slow right now, and she's trying to get Castillo to press a little bit by trying to create too much of her own power and throw off some of her weight transfer. So she's throwing a lot of looks Castillo's way, and definitely experience is on her side.
Open court for Irina Tereschenko.
Point.
What's the best way to return a moonball? I love that that's a technical term.
So for me is return it, not necessarily, I mean, you have a choice. You can either hit the daylights out of it, but that's going to come with the price of you not getting forward as quick. I like to, depending on the player, return it a little bit slower with a little bit of arc to give myself time to come in afterwards.
3-0.
It's a good example for Castillo as she gave plenty of time, but that ball out of bounds, I believe, called by Tarashenko. Here's a look.
Turn. 4-0. Point.
Castillo just
Timeout
cannot
receiver. 5-0.
even imagine what's taking place right now. Just right now are shouting because they're so thrilled. Their player has a 5-0 lead here in game number 2.
Point.
Make it a 6-0 lead as she's looking to make Championship Sunday here in 2023.
And the moonball serve is continuing to be very effective against Castillo, who hasn't been able to fully figure it out.
Now you're telling me there's also one other possibility in terms of a return for Castillo.
Yeah, she could slice the return. That would give her a little bit more time moving forward and be able to get to the net. If she could slice it to Irina's backhand, I think that would be still an effective play to slow her down.
Side out.
It's a nice pass on that occasion, but still she's giving the net up, which over time is probably not going to be in her favor.
Oh, but you love the effort from Castillo. You talked about it in one of her earlier matches. She has such a great motor. Her energy oftentimes propels her to find a point, and that time just barely missing. And now she might be turning things. The fist is in the air for Castillo.
And what a point by both ladies. They were everywhere during this point. Great shot making, and ultimately Castillo able to get the side out. Let's see if she can build on that and get on the board here in game 2.
Everyone catching their breath, not to be remiss in terms of the weather too, still at that extreme temperature of 90 degrees, even at 7 p.m. local. Oh my goodness.
Castillo putting both hands in the air after getting on the board. You see how hard she's working and just hasn't been able to find her rhythm just yet.
Even Tereschenko utilizing 2 hands. Score now 3-7. Castillo has 2 straight.
3-7.
Beautiful drop from Tereschenko.
Yeah, Tereschenko's done a great job of not seeming rushed in this match at all. She's really working the point,
7-3.
using spin, changing up her pace and her variety.
Side out.
Tough to cut a cut.
Exactly. And it got just a little bit behind her or into her. Didn't have that contact point in front like she would have liked.
Side out.
Still trying to find that last one. Castillo, she's not going to give up here.
7-3. Side out.
Much better job with the return from Castillo of kind of finding that medium pace, focusing on the weight transfer of her body in order to get to the net and force Irina into a difficult pass.
Nearly trying to lob from the baseline over Tereschenko.
Yeah, she had a little bit of open court, cross court, but again, she was off balance because of the quality of Irina's previous shot. So very tough to execute even if you do have an opening.
7-3. Point.
Get a little too tight, that ball to her foot.
Well, to me, that's what you can't do. If they're going to give you the moon ball serve and you're hitting it and staying back, you're just kind of playing into their hands, in my opinion. You still need to look to get forward.
Tereschenko with a lucky bounce.
Timeout. Receiver. 9-3.
At
9-3. Point.
Tereschenko, another shot that goes her direction.
Yeah, again, she's looking to move forward any opportunity she gets. The moment she sees Castillo stay back, she's going to force Castillo to beat her with a tough passing shot.
Now match point for Irina Tereschenko. Out of bounds, and Tereschenko moves on.